So I always laugh to myself whenever I'm asked why I wanted to do a boudoir shoot in the first place, because the very easy and very honest answer is that I didn't. I had no interest in doing one. However, in working with Graciela on some other projects professionally and following her work and seeing what she did, I started to pay a lot more attention to boudoir than I ever had before in my life. And when I did that, I realized that I didn't see myself represented in boudoir at all. And in having some conversations and doing some research, we realized that there really are not a lot of masculine of center queer women, husky women, who are represented in the boudoir world. And that naturally led to a conversation where I said, well, maybe you should work on that. And Graciela said, well, maybe we should start with you. So in terms of having any expectations or hesitations about the shoot, expectation-wise, I had none, because as I mentioned, I didn't see people like myself represented in boudoir. So I went into this just going ahead and trusting Graciela's professionalism and skills and creative process. So I had no expectations going in. And any hesitations I had going in were squashed before I even got in front of the camera. Graciela and I talked at length about what things seemed too feminine and what things seemed comfortable for me. And there was no hesitation for me once we got to the day of the shoot, because Graciela answered all of my questions, and more importantly was willing to listen when I said things like, hey, guess this on your form is very feminine and definitely doesn't apply to me. What do you think about that? Or what should I do here? Graciela was always willing to listen and have an honest conversation about what that should look like. So by the day of the shoot, there was zero hesitation, and I was just ready to go and super duper excited. So lucky for me, I get to see the results of my boudoir project on a daily basis on the internet and continue sharing it with the world, because Graciela and I, once we realized how little the representation for husky, queer, butch women was on the internet, we decided to go ahead and take this a step further than just a boudoir shoot and launch the Butch Boudoir Project together, for which she is the founding photographer of. I could not have done it without her. Her shots have helped launch this entire thing, and it is consistently lighting on fire. And above and beyond, I have some amazing photographs of myself that I never in a million years would have dreamed that I would have taken. And I couldn't have done any of it without Graciela and her shared vision and her support.